Hey guys, today I'm going to share 15 things that school and church did not teach me. I had to figure this all out on my own. Here you go. Number one, I learned that someone at the very top controls everything in this planet, and their objective is to keep you and I busy so we don't figure out who we truly are. And I will call them controllers. Number two, I learned who we truly are, that we are spiritual beings in this body, this meat suit, this vessel, and that we are having human experience and not the other way around. Number three, I learned that this vessel can be taken over by dark entities if we're weak. Weak, I mean, we are vulnerable. We are vulnerable when we are vibrating in a lower frequency. That means you have a lot of fear, you have a lot of worries, shame, guilt, jealousy, and you still don't understand the universal law. So you are not aware that you are going against it. And then you wonder why you have a miserable life. Number four, I learned the universal laws. And I shared 50 of these laws in my first book. The title of my book is The Finance Doctor's Tips and Tricks. What You Don't Know Can Hurt You. That's my first book. Number five, I learned the 7 Hermetic Principles. And I shared them here in YouTube videos. So find them. Number 6, I learned that because we were given the gift of free will, some of us chose to go to the dark, evil side, and some chose to stay with the light, the good side. And that some of my family members are choosing the dark over light. And I can't do anything about it because of free will. Number 7, I learned that these controllers make us think that we have the right to vote when all along they control who they will put in power. So, people who are fighting about politics, please stop fighting. Number 8, I learned that religions were created to keep us separated instead of united. Number 9, I learned that these controllers own everything, all big companies you can think of. So when you buy from these big companies, you support these evil who bankrupt the small business community. Yep. Number 10, I learned that these controllers intentionally took away our connections to Mother Earth. We can no longer walk barefoot because sidewalks are concrete and paved. So all of them brand name shoes are making so much money off of us while they keep us disconnected from Mother Earth. Number 11, I learned that these controllers poison our water, putting all kinds of chemicals in them. Water is from Mother Nature, and yet they manage to make us pay for our drinking water. Number 12, I learned that these controllers poison our air too. Just look up and you will see chemtrails everywhere. Why do you think a lot of people have respiratory issues? Number 13, I learned that these controllers create problems, so they make us pay, you, me, for the solution. Number 14, I learned that these controllers own the big food and beverage companies, and they poison our food through chemical spray and all kinds of preservatives in our food. You read the ingredients and you cannot even understand them. Number 15, I learned that these controllers control mainstream media, so they control what you and I can watch, what you and I can listen to, what you and I can read. These people control the programs on TV. They control what is taught in school. They control what to teach doctors. They control how the doctor should treat patients. They control the educational system, the medical system, all industries across the board. So it's a vicious cycle from beginning to end until you figure out what they are doing. And then you'll have to set an intent to exit the matrix, or I should say the hamster wheel. So at an early age, we were taught to go to school, get good grade, get a good job so you can pay for house mortgage, car payment, student loan, credit card bills, utilities, etc. And then what? You either die before you retire, like my mother, who died of cancer at 56 years old, too young, or you live longer and you keep taking medicine that the doctors who were educated by these controllers prescribe you, these maintenance drugs, high blood pressure pills you have to take forever. You have to keep taking that medicine, so you have to purchase them from the big pharma, which the controllers own too. You will keep going in and out of the hospitals because of the poison food they feed you, and then the pills that they prescribe you that fixes one thing, but then there's so many side effects. The controllers control the food industry, the hospitals, the big pharmaceutical companies. All our lives, we are slaves of these controllers. But we all have free will. We can choose to stay in the world that these controllers created, or we can exit the matrix. How? Okay, if the company you are working for produces or manufactures goods that are not good for people, get a job somewhere else or start your own business. Don't work for these companies. If you are using and buying bad and harmful products like cigarette, alcohol, that these controllers are putting out there, you are supporting them. If no one is buying their product, they will not make money. So they will stop producing them. But until you and I buy their products, problem's not going to get solved. If you're still eating fast food, please stop. You don't want me to tell you what they're feeding you, or do you? They put human flesh there. There, I said it. Look it up, or you can remain ignorant. It's up to you. When I was still living in Florida, there's this fast food burger chain there. And I would always wonder how they can make money when they are selling their burgers so cheap, like $1 something. They're selling it almost for nothing because they want you to eat that bad stuff. Why do you think more people turn vegetarian or vegetarian in the past recent years? The best thing is to grow our own food. So, going back to what I was saying earlier, most people retire broke because the controllers intentionally did not put in our educational curriculum how money works. They don't teach you financial strategies. People put money in their savings account that reduces value every year because inflation is greater than the interest income that they are giving you. For them to keep your money you work hard for. Read my first book. The whole system is corrupt. Most people are so busy and tired to pay attention and to learn these things. By the time they get back home from work, take care of their kids, their pets, it's time to go to sleep. And then they wake up and they get to do that all over again every day. Oh, and then they only give you 2 weeks a year to go on vacation. I'm laughing because I got to experience all of that BS. But the universe is so good to me, kicked me out of the matrix by taking my job away back in 2018. So I went on to this spiritual journey, figuring out what to do because I wasn't happy working for corporate and swimming with all the sharks. So going back to another corporate job was not an option. I was determined to make it. And look, I'm still here and I'm happier because I'm doing what makes me happy. I'm doing what my soul purpose is here to do. I am in alignment with my purpose, so everything is effortless. So the universe always provides my needs. Why? Because I do what I'm guided to do. I go with the flow of nature. I accept things I cannot change. I detach from material things. I detach from toxic people. I learned how to use my energy, my frequency, and my vibration to be a master manifester. So, this video might trigger you because you're still living your miserable life and you see me happy. The thing is, you can also create heaven on earth, but you got to do the work. No one else can do it for you, unfortunately. So, make a conscious decision to exit the world that the controllers created to benefit them, not you. And my goal is to help people get to the other side. And what I mean by that is to educate them, to guide them, inspire, motivate them to make that brave move towards creating their heaven on earth. I didn't have a coach or anyone mentoring me in the last 6 years. I figured it all out on my own. But in retrospect, I probably could have figured things out much less time than 6 years if I had someone guiding me. But it is what it is. That was my journey. And I went through that so that I know how to help others. All right, guys, with that said, I hope you are learning from these videos. Please comment if this is resonating with you. No negative comments, please. Let's keep this high vibe. Okay, guys? Till next time.